Sagittarians, welcome to your moonscope and tarot reading. The tarot reading will be for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising, but this moonscope will work best if you know that Sagittarius is your rising sign or that it is your first house. If you just want to skip ahead 3 minutes to the tarot reading, it encompasses everything Sagittarius, that's fine. Oops. Or if you want to go and find your rising sign for your moonscope, that's also fine as well. Just to let you know basically what works best for the moonscope. So without further ado, you have the full moon, which is a super moon in Libra on the 8th of April, which will be in your 12th house of enlightenment, ascension, kind of like this feeling of growth, but it can also be, unfortunately, a bit of bad luck. So it's you with your deepest subconscious, it's you with the things that go bump in the night sort of thing. So you will have a full moon fully exposing with the super moon anything that you may be fearful of, anything that you kind of took away, fantastical elements like faraway lands. It can also be to do with hospitals. It can also be to do with kind of like a feeling of being shut away, which in the current climate, I think it's going to be a common occurrence anyway. But this is basically how you deal with that. And with it being in Libra, you may be more balanced and having a balanced approach. You could also have another planet in your 12th house, depending on your personal chart, which will activate it in different ways. But for the full moon, you're probably going to feel the emotions, and you may be wanting to balance out those emotions. When the new moon hits Taurus on the 24th or 23rd, depending on where you are, you're probably going to find that your health is more of your concern. Maybe something about your power over other people, also about your digestion. And I know that's a weird thing, but it just comes up on this 6th house a lot, your digestion and your stomach, because it affects your mind. You know, you may be seeing a correlation between the two. So when you have a funny tummy, you may get migraine as well. So it's just something that's coming in here. But with it in Taurus, you're being very practical about your health, taking steps that are necessary to protect your health, and also maybe developing some new ways as to handle any existing health conditions that you already have. So for instance, if you do have digestion issues, you'll be looking into alternatives to see how you can maybe improve them naturally, or seeing how you can handle them in a better way or a better method for you. That's absolutely great if you can do it and if you feel comfortable exploring that. But definitely there's something that's coming in here for you which gives you that extra pep, I would say. So without further ado, I'm going to go into the tarot reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, we're doing the Everyday Witch today. Oh gosh, you know, ever since I've started your reading, the camera has wanted to move of its own accord. The cards have been flying everywhere. So I don't know what energy you're coming across, Sagittarius, but it might be to do with you feeling jittery or cooped up, or you want to move, or you want to do something. Typical Sagittarius, you know, you don't want to be stuck in one place for too long. And again, it's even happening differently for your reading, because the cards are saying pick me, rather than going from the top 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have 5. So you definitely have extra messages. Queen of Pentacles, she's come up quite a lot. Then you have the Queen of Cups. Ooh, interesting. You also have 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, that's also been coming up quite a lot lately as well. And what we've got, 7 of Swords. Okay, so they're telling me to put those two together. Excuse me, thank you. Alright, so hopefully you can see all of these in their glory. Actually, let me put them there. Right, so they're already saying there's a fear complex going on, and because of the fear complex, there may be some issues that you're experiencing with your self-esteem. You don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to be disincluded from everything else, or unincluded. I don't know the right word. My brain's gone foggy today. But yeah, you don't want to be unincluded by, you know, social gatherings and stuff, which of course is a big limit on at the moment. And you may feel that because of this, your anxieties flare up with, oh, are they talking about me? Or is this happening? Oh, I'm not sure about that person anymore. Are they being sure? Are they being fake? Are they being genuine? You know, just something that just really feels like something's playing on your mind. And it could be because of a simple text message from somebody who's very close to you, and they're wording or phrasing seems off and you haven't seen them for a while. So you're like, have I offended you? Have I done something wrong? So there could be some kind of Mercury at play coming in here, or there's miscommunications, or there's a feeling of not really being able to express yourself very well because of this fear of, I don't want to be left out. I don't want to be lost in any port in the storm. I don't want to be thrown to one side. And also, who's watching me? Who's paying too much attention? Who's after me? So don't worry too much about that. That's the fear of maybe being away from your routines. That even routine, you do have one, but there's also this flair of wanting to do your own thing randomly. But the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, these are helpers. So these are definitely going to help you out this month. It could even be different elements of your chart that will help balance you. You have Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian. And they don't have to be women either, but it just means that somebody's going to come through with very even, balanced mentality, offering a lot for you to take from them. You know, like if you need emotional reassurance, Queen of Cups, you go. If you want practical steps, Queen of Pentacles, you go. So that's feeling of just finding these people in your life to take cues from, really, and seeing how they're handling it. And again, if it's planets or aspects in your chart, that will definitely help you progress. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is a really interesting card because it's come out quite a lot lately. And I have shuffled in between readings, I've cut the deck, so it definitely wants to come out for you guys. This is about power, victory, clarity. This is a sword of truth. It's also energizing yourself. You probably find you have a lot to say. This month you have a lot to do. You want to express, but you may feel very limited because of the options available to you. I think that they're saying just to give thanks to the universe quite often, as much as you can. Write immediate goals if you need to. Write plans every day if you helps feel grounded, or, you know, some kind of routine that you can still stick to. Maybe think about how you want to feel every day, like your energy, your creativity. Just think about how you want to do things and then do your best to implement that as best as you can in your day. Because I definitely feel like for you, there's something that's like, I don't like this. This is, I don't know. There's something that you're not sure about in April that these two are going to help you with. And definitely speak the truth, speak your feelings. Don't come straight out and say them in a barrage. Just kind of level yourself a bit more with these two and see if you can find some confidants who maybe embody these two as well. Because I think you need to speak to somebody this month. And then the first card, because you've got two that's popping out, that one as well. You have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So Sagittarius are normally people with a lot of lifetimes behind them. So I feel like this is something that, not just this period of time, but this life you've been training for. So you know how to handle it. You should have all the tools you need already. And then know, okay, that's interesting because... wait, postpone, pause, say no. So that's happening a lot lately. Everything's being cancelled or moved or rescheduled, or, you know, weddings, that's happening as well. So it could be that this, you're worried about feeling left out. Just say no. If there's something, you know, or you're worried about going to a gathering because of something that's health-wise again. So just say no. If somebody seems to be taking the mickey, say no. Say yourself. Just pause a second. Say no to your anxiety as well. Say no to that overactive imagination, that voice in your head that's saying, oh, they're doing this, oh, they're doing that. Just say no to that. It's not going to serve you in any capacity. So what they're asking you to do is just kind of hold up, take a breath, release, and then say what you need to say. If that's a big fat no, then you're fine. But if it's also something that you need to say, hang on a second, I just need to regroup here. I need to think about what I'm going to do. That's also fine because you're charging up and you're getting ready to go forwards. So I hope that helps you, my lovely Sagittariuses. Let me know in the comments below how things go. I do try and respond to everybody. But also if you want a reading, you can get a private personal one from me by clicking on the description box and finding out how to do it on my website there. But in the meantime, I'm wishing you the absolute best of luck. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye bye.